Hey everybody, welcome back to more Pokemon Colosseum. I'm Yellow Shy. Hey, last time we caught our 5th Pokemon on our team, was Hitmontop, and I said I was going to have them all ready for purification, him and Swablu, but I didn't quite get them ready. I'm so sorry. Swablu is ready to go though, but Hitmontop unfortunately isn't, so it's almost there. I completely forgot. I thought it was ready for purification, but it's not quite, but hopefully it will be by the end of this video. If not, I'll just kind of walk around with it off screen or something. But I did do a bit of grinding. But first, there's a name raider in the daycare here in the Gate Village, and I nicknamed all the Pokemon to this point that I can. And basically, the whole strategy I'm kind of using is, well, not strategy, it's not much of a strategy. It's the scheme I'm using, I guess, is to make anagrams out of the Pokemon's name. Now, Quagsire and the Pokemon on my team that I've yet to get are exceptions because I can't find anything that, you know, unscramble with Quagsire. So I named him Hammerbro, as you can see right here. And the reason I did that, well, a good friend of mine on YouTube, I've known him for 3 usernames, I guess, and now he's known me for 2, but his name right now is Elite Hammerbro, so I thought, well, let's just name Pokemon after him because he likes the Pokemon Quagsire, I know that. And, well, if he's watching this, well, there you go. Basically that's gonna be you, I guess. But the rest of them, they get a little goofy, as you can see. Espeon, we have made Pizon. I'm not gonna get all giggly like Anderson Cooper or anything like that, but we will say with a strong S, you know, more like peace on rather than peas on. You know, peace on earth, like, what is that, what Ron Artest changed his name to, the basketball player? Peace on earth or something like that. Ugh, some people, I tell you. So it's at level 38. I gave it the item Twisted Spoon, as you see there on the bottom left. I gave that to it. The Shadow Metatite was holding it when you catch it, so that's that. And then Umbreon is a Mooboner. Yeah, they're gonna get stranger. Don't worry. And so that's all anagrammed out of Umbreon. And it's at level 40. I went off camera. At this point now, you can go and battle Kale, and you can battle all that other guy. So I caught the Shadow Quillfish and the Shadow Furred again. So the only one missing now is the Shadow Sudowoodo, which we'll have a chance to catch much later. So it won't be too big deal, but let's purify Swablu up now. I've been wasting enough time as it is. 3 minutes already. Wow. That's a lot of time I just wasted. And already learns the move Mirror Move, and 8,000 experience. That's quite a bit. Swablu was at level 34 and 35, and that should be enough to evolve it if I'm not sure. Yes, that's right. Level 35 is the level that Swablu evolves. So I guess we're getting something productive out of this episode, which is good because I was getting sick of it as a Swablu, to be honest with you. So there it is, the big puffy winged bird itself, Altaria. And it's dragon flying type rather than normal flying type, which is partial reason why I like Altaria. And right there off the hop, we're getting Dragon Breath, which is going to be a good move to have. And we'll probably get rid of Safeguard. Not a real big fan of Safeguard, so there you go. Altaria learned Dragon Breath, and you should have a chance to nickname, and I wasn't even thinking when I was doing Quagsire before. Now, unfortunately, I know it's an Altaria now, but I actually had a name planned for Swablu, so it's going to actually be a name of anagram of Swablu, and it's a little goofy too, I guess, not quite to the same extent. Oh no, there's no E, it's just going to be spelled like this. Wobbles is the name there. Yeah, trust me, the Hitmontop, I've gotten quite the clever name for Hitmontop. But like, again, that's going to be a little more suspenseful because he's not purified yet. So I've spent way too much time, unnecessary time in there, talking about nicknames and whatnot. So last time we got a call here from what's this? The Duking, you know, makes it sound like he's all important. Saying that there's some stuff going on at Mount Battle that some shady characters that look like they've taken over, and they appear to be the same people that, you know, Mirror B was following, that the Cipher the Cipher Syndicate, which I know one episode I was trying to figure out what they call themselves. It's the Cipher Syndicate. Oh, actually, no, stay in a gate village. There's a couple things I want to show off, because this part, we're not actually going to go there. I'm going to kind of show kind of a backtrack, just because there's a couple of cool, neat little things you can do here around the world. So we're going to go here, and then we're going to go to Pyrite Town, and then we're going to go back to Fennec City. There's a couple of neat things we can do there. This guy here, that's the name raider right there, the daycare lady. Something I never explained about the daycare ladies, I thought that they wouldn't let you take your shadow Pokemon in, but they actually will take your shadow Pokemon in, which is quite nice, and they will actually lower the heart gauge of the shadow Pokemon at the same time, as well as getting the experience at the normal rate of normally putting a Pokemon in the daycare, which is, so it's a double kind of effective thing right there. This guy here, he'll give you a berry every day, a Lumberry. That's a pretty good berry too. Now, because your GameCube or your Wii actually takes time of days, every time a new day hits, you will be able to get a berry. Unlike, it's not every 24 hours, it's every day, every time a new day starts. So you can get one at 8 p.m. and then get one at 6 a.m. the next day, kind of thing like that. And if you go to the Pokemart, I know I explained the Incense and stuff like that, or the Joy Sense, Excite Sense, and Vivid Sense. You can purchase them here. They're quite expensive though, but you can purchase things like, those scents. Basically, what they do is you can give them the Shadow Pokemon, and it'll kind of lower their shadow gauge there. But that's pretty much all there's left to do in a gate village. Nothing's really happened since, we've just been hanging around there. There's Mount Battle here, so we'll head there next time. But I'm going to go back to Pyrite Town quickly and do some stuff there, and then we're going to go to Fennec City. And I actually take on the pre-gym leader there, Justy. So you can battle Kale anytime you want now. His Pokemon are actually in the level 40s, so it's a little bit tougher. It's a good place to do some training if you want, and that's where I pretty much did most of my stuff. We're going to start here in, actually, where is it? Right here, I guess, in the hotel. I know I didn't really go in here when we were actually going through Pirate Town, but there's a couple people you can talk to. I thought the construction would end soon, but it keeps dragging on. But it's sure going to be one mighty build on that Real Gam Tower. So they kind of give you little, not really spoilers or hints or anything, but kind of reveal some information about the game. Like that Real Gam Tower, so that country. Where did I get the word country from? That construction project that they've been working on is going to turn into the Real Gam Tower. And if you talk to this lady, that Mirror B, who was he? Do you know? Might he have something to do with that woman in the Under? So that's actually revealing another area in the game as the Under. I believe this guy, he's sleeping, he doesn't actually do anything. But there's a couple text readers there that I didn't realize what they said before, and I thought that was kind of neat. And where's the jail? I think it's back here more. I can go to the jail for some neat stuff as well. I can activate a cutscene I may have already activated by accident. Yes. Basically, Mr. Johnson, sir. That always reminds me of when he says his name's Mr. Johnson. When Kale said that, I always think of Yogi Bear. He bumps into you and mistakes you for the chief, I guess. I don't know. But there's a neat little thing you can do here. You can see there's a kind of a burglar guy here, I guess, in jail. And there's Trudley and Foley here, which is kind of interesting. But you can see there's a shiny thing on the table. If you reach over to it, I found the jail key. Now that's kind of funny that the jail key would be right here. You could escape all the prisoners, but well, it's kind of a funny word, the word funny, because people always misinterpret it, whether you mean funny as in or funny as in something's really strange. I mean, we found the jail key. That's funny, but it's not like they're going to be laughing when all these prisoners are escaping and stuff like that. It's like when you hit your funny bone, you don't say, "Oh, it feels funny," and then laugh. But use the jail key on this door here, and this guy's going to be like, "Hey, what? Oh, wow, thanks. You're letting us loose? Hey, I don't know or care who you are, but thanks. See you." He's going to walk out, and apparently Mr. Johnson, sir, and Chief Sherrills don't see that guy. I don't know. But there's a TM on his bed here, TM46. That contains thief, which makes sense because he's like a burglar or a thief or a criminal of some sort. Mysterious organization in the first place. Yes. I'll sure let you know. You're shy, right? What's your PDA number? Oh, yeah, you can give your PDA number to Chief Sherrills. I don't think he ever really lets you know about anything. That's just completely optional. But that's just kind of neat because after you complete, I can reveal them now because the game has the Under. You won't be able to get that TM anymore, which is kind of strange, but we've spent, holy smokes, we're up to like almost 10 minutes. I spent lots of time. I don't know if we're going to have time to even do this battle now. That's too bad. Wow, I can't believe I... man, what am I gonna do? I thought that was only to take like 5 minutes, but I spent like so much time with the nicknames. Oh well, if we happen to get over time limit, then I'll just kind of split it up, if that's what I have to do.